everyone. Today we are going to learn the cross-border e-commerce logistics and payment. Firstly, in the development status of cross-border e-commerce logistics, the logistics industry has only developed in China in recent years. The construction of logistics infrastructure has been gradually improved, and a complete logistics network has been gradually formed to support the operation of cross-border e-commerce logistics. However, there are still some shortcomings in the development of logistics, such as the transportation mode is relatively few, and the basic supporting facilities required by logistics are still insufficient. Which logistics method should be chosen has become one of the core issues that the cross-border e-commerce sellers need to consider. With the development of the economy and the upgrading of technological means, there are increasingly more channels for the development of cross-border e-commerce. There are multiple channels for cross-border logistics. First, postal and parcel logistics. Second, international commercial express delivery. Third, domestic express delivery. Fourth, special line logistics. Fifth, overseas warehouse. Next, I will provide a detailed explanation. One is postal and parcel logistics. At present, cross-border e-commerce logistics is still based on postal delivery channels. Two is international commercial express delivery. Refers to the four commercial delivery giants DHL, TNT,
UPS,
and Federal. These international couriers, through their self-built global network, bring an excellent logistics experience to overseas users with powerful systems and localized services around the world. 3. Domestic express delivery mainly refers to EMS SF Express and Fortong and One Don Aimli, ZTO, Yito, Shentong, Hutong, Yunda. 4. Special line logistics. Cross-border dedicated line logistics is generally transported to foreign countries through air cabin and then delivered to the destination country through the partner company. 5 is overseas warehouse. Refers to the overseas warehouses established in countries or regions outside their own country, mainly used for the development of overseas e-commerce. Overseas warehouses can provide global sellers with one-stop control and management services for warehousing, packaging, sorting, and delivery. At present, the main countries where Chinese sellers establish overseas positions are the United States, the UK, Germany, Australia, and so on.
So, what's new, Mark? How is your new job going?
To be honest, I can't complain. I really love the company that I am working for. My coworkers are all really friendly and helpful. They really help me feel welcome. It's a really energetic and fun atmosphere. My boss is hilarious. And he's really flexible.
Really? How so?
He allows me to come in when I want and make my own hours. I can also leave early if I start early. There is no real dress code either. I can wear jeans and a t-shirt if I want. I can even wear shorts in the summer.
Wow. It sounds really cool. I can't stand wearing a suit every day. Which do you prefer? Working late? Or finishing early?
I prefer finishing early. I really enjoy the morning. I love getting up early and going for a run. There's nothing like watching the sunrise while drinking my morning coffee.
Really? I am opposite. I love sleeping in. I am most alert in the evenings. I'm a real night owl.
Well, you know what they say. The early bird catches the worm.
You know, you could be right. Maybe I will try to go to bed a little earlier tonight.
Hi, I'm calling to discuss some options for marketing research with one of your consultants.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. What type of products or services are you looking to market?
I'm thinking about introducing sandwiches and pastries at my drive-through coffee shop. Do you think it's a good idea?
That's a great question. To find out, I'd recommend starting with primary research.
Primary research? Isn't that more expensive?
Yes, it's usually more expensive than secondary research. But primary research allows us to get specific data directly from your customers, tailored to your business.
What would that involve?
We would need to gather feedback from your current customers.
I don't want to slow down our drive-through service, though. We like to keep the line moving quickly.
That's understandable. One option is to add a link to a short online survey at the bottom of their receipt. It won't interrupt the service, but it will still allow us to get feedback.
That sounds good. What else do you recommend?
I would also suggest doing some test marketing.
What exactly is test marketing?
We'd introduce the sandwiches and pastries for a few weeks. You wouldn't have to fully commit until we see how well they sell.
I like that idea. Testing it first sounds smart.
I'm glad you like it. We can get started with both options.
There have also been significant changes in cross-border electronic payments, stimulated by the rapid growth of cross-border e-commerce. The demand for online payment is becoming increasingly strong, especially the application of third-party payment, which has accelerated the frequency of cross-border transactions and become the main form of international online cross-border payment. The most frequently used cross-border electronic payment platforms include: first, PayPal, a wholly owned subsidiary of American eBay Corporation. Second, Moneybookers, one of the subsidiaries of Gatcombe Park Venture Capital Company in London, UK. Third, Speed Money Remittance, MoneyGram, the international remittance method launched by the company. Fourth, international credit cards. Fifth, Western Union remittance. Next, let's take a look at typical cross-border e-commerce operation platforms together. First one is AliExpress Worldwide. AliExpress is an online foreign trade trading platform integrating orders, payments, and logistics built by Alibaba. Second, Light in the Box. Lanting Gathering Potential. Light in the Box is an online B2C light in the box to customer, L2C, for integrated supply chain services in China. Third, Dunhuangnet is founded in 2004. Dunhuang Network is an online B2B platform gathering the products of many small and medium-sized suppliers in China. Fourth, Tamal International. On February 190, 2014, Alibaba announced the official launch of Tamal International, directly supplying overseas and original imported goods to domestic consumers. Finally, consolidate today's knowledge through classroom exercises. Please describe the different characteristics of current typical cross-border e-commerce platforms. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks.